Veg Crispy is possibly one of the most ordered recipes here in India. Well, today let's look at a simple and easy recipe that you can recreate in your own home kitchens. So let's begin. For this recipe, I'm using a few classic vegetables like your sweet peppers, mushrooms, babycorn, broccoli and cauliflower. I've cut the broccoli and cauliflower into florets, the babycorn into long thin strips, mushrooms into halves, and sweet peppers into triangles. While this is ready here, first let's begin with making the batter. For this, I've taken some refined flour. Just make sure you sieve this nicely. To this, I'll be adding corn flour, which is double the quantity of the refined flour. A little salt as required. Some black peppercorns, which I'm going to freshly crush. And while I'm giving this a quick mix, make sure the oil is heating on moderate flame. To this, I'm adding some chilled water. And with the help of a whisk, I'm going to make a batter of medium consistency. Not very thin, not very thick. Well, for this is roughly like 3/4 cups of water. Once this chilled batter is ready, we can begin frying. The oil is also ready. What I'm going to do is, in another bowl, I'm going to take the sweet peppers. To this, I'm adding a little bit of refined flour just to make sure it forms like a little coating around the vegetables. By doing this, we make sure the batter does not slip off the vegetables while frying. Once this is done, the vegetables get dipped individually and we can begin the frying process. We need to fry these vegetables on high flame and make sure they become nice and crunchy. I'm removing this on an absorbent kitchen paper to drain all the excess oils. This frying step, in fact, is one of the most crucial steps while making Veg Crispy, because that's where the texture and the crunchiness of the vegetables lie. Now that the vegetables have become nice and crunchy, let me show you how. Something like this. Let's begin with making the sauce. For this, I'm taking some oil in a pan. Once the oil starts smoking, the first thing that goes in is crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies. Once the raw smell of the ginger, garlic and green chili goes away, I'll be adding in chopped celery. I've used celery sticks. A quick mix. Make sure the flame is constantly high. After 30 to 40 seconds of stirring, I'll be adding in some red chili sauce along with tomato ketchup. To this, some salt as required. Once this kind of dries up and starts looking like this, I'll be adding in the fried vegetables. Let's give this a quick mix. Make sure this is not in the pan for too long, and immediately after this goes on the dinner table. Some toasted white sesame seeds, and finally some spring greens. So here you have restaurant-style Veg Crispy from a professional kitchen to yours.